Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Dark Hatred for the XS Gundam in Gundam Dynames colors. I think I've done a pretty good job with that, and as you may notice from the preternatural smoothness of this, at least compared to how GBO2 runs on a PS4 Pro, this is my first video recorded from my PS5, so I bought the thing. I feel a little bit silly for spending that much money, because I tend not to spend that much money at once if I can help it, though. You know, lately I've been able to do that once or twice for things I wanted, so, and that's, you know, that's more than just a little, thanks to everybody who watches my videos and supports me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, all of you. And the XS Gundam, I got this during the anniversary. I got the level 2 700 cost one, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I wish I had the lower cost one so I got to run it more often, but this is good. I've got Spidey Wing and Nexo Hunter with me. We were the last holdouts on Friday night after everybody else had quit, and yeah, just went into some quick match queues, and I'm dead. But yeah, had a pretty good time, and we worked pretty well together, I'd say. So Char's DJ took me out. Because the XS has very low melee defense, it can actually be just about as vulnerable to raids as a support can be, even though it is technically a general. So it's kind of one of those things where let's call it the Berserker class in Fate Grand Order. Does high damage to everything, takes high damage from everything. So, yeah, just kind of one of those deals. But, incom's locked on. Has a good long range for its incoms, and this is on the account where I got the Psycho Frame part. And incidentally, the Psycho Frame does work on incoms as well. It does reduce lock-on time a little bit, and it also gives you the extra turning speed, which is useful for a sniper, and the damage reduction, which is useful for everything. I hope we get more levels of that. I figure a level 2 Psycho Frame might be a good part for when the Unicorn era stuff comes in. But we'll see about that. But yeah, I like it. It's a fun suit, and that is a useful part. And let's see, don't think I'm going to quite get a stun, but I managed to dodge roll. Okay, I did get the damage in, but the tackle also technically took, so it did manage to get through the downswing and not get knocked over. Sosby kind of cut through me to do it and managed to take out the new Gundam, so since I didn't take any extra damage for the experience, and it saved me from the new Gundam, which, you know, also has pretty good melee abilities, I will take that. Also, I just noticed the Beam Smart Gun Reflector incom setup actually does fire through any enemies that are between you and your target. So, also any allies. I think I may have stunned one of them. But yeah, that is good information for the future. You can aim for somebody in the back, you may be able to get the people between you and them. So that makes that attack a little bit more versatile than I realized. Because the one thing about the XS that bothers me is that the Beam Smart Gun's Reflector incom attack is not that smart. It is always the same attack pattern, whether that is appropriate for the terrain or not. Like, I say that, and then that particular one was at a slightly different angle, but generally, if it's at a greater distance from you than that particular boundary was, then it will just try and shoot through the scenery and fail, which is a bother. But, you know, that's something that I think could be improved. The response of the smart guns could be improved in, you know, in the future, but or in the reflector incoms, that is. But at the moment, it does have its limitations, and you kind of have to watch stuff that's generally like stage obstacles on your left tend to be a problem. So just keep that in mind when you're firing. 90 seconds left. This is a simple battle, so shorter respawn times, and everybody can respawn from anywhere. So, you know, keeps things moving. The rounds are a little bit shorter in exchange, but yeah, so there's that. And let's see, incom's out. The incom does pretty good damage, more than I was honestly expecting it to do. Because a lot of the funnels, funnel type weapons do kind of minor damage in my opinion, but no, this one's one of the better ones, so. Likewise, the Questyog Doga funnels, they do really solid damage for funnels, so. Yeah, 50 some seconds left, we've got a good solid lead, and locked on with the reflector gun, but yeah, as you can see, it all kind of depends on where the terrain falls, because it can get in that zigzag very easily. Just got hit by the bird lime from the Shard DJ, and yeah, and now I'm caught between the DJ and the new Gundam, and everybody else is back over there. So I think I said, yeah, they're kind of on me out here because we were in a Discord call. So good shot there. Fire some shots into its feet. Overheated my gun, but I've still got the reflector, so just gonna wait for it to drop its iframes, or be about to drop its iframes. Too early. But I have another set of lock-on weapons, so we'll try it again. And got it. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, the XS is fun. I hope everybody who wants it can get it ultimately, because yeah, it's fun to use even if it is the size of a small neighborhood. So yeah, I like this thing. And it's weird. I never liked the design before, but it's kind of growing on me the more I play it in the game. So I might try and get the old HGUC kit at some point. Who knows? I think there's at least 2 different versions at Master Grade too, but that's money. 5 kills, 2 deaths. I'd say not bad all in all. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, a few of the features that the PS5 version of GBO2 have, the one that's throwing me the most is you can set it, well, it's set by default to play controller sounds through the weapons. No. Weapon sounds through the controller. And the thing about that is that, besides the fact that it's just kind of weird, because I play through a capture device, of course, which means I'm not hearing the sounds in the game, because if the capture device isn't active, it doesn't do that for some reason. But so I'm playing, and I'm getting the sounds through the controller. But with the beam sabers and the other melee weapons, you only get the sound of the swing and not the impact. So I just get, whether I'm connecting or not, I'm getting these whiffing noises, and it's just really, really kind of weird. Other than that, there's not a huge difference, since my controller setup, is the custom setup that Lord Antonius gave me for GBO1 many years ago. I use the R1 and L1 for fire and boost, so I don't get the trigger resistance on the dual sense when I'm using machine guns and the like. So haven't gotten to try that out. I might try the default once just to see how that feels, but yeah, for the most part, I'm digging it, and just the load times are the thing that I think I'm feeling the most, because yeah, it just, you know how you get all the various logos and preamble when you load the game on the PS4. PS5 version, it goes right to the title screen. It's really nice. I don't think that any of these upgrades are worth $500. If you're just looking to play GBO2, a standard PS4 or a PS4 Pro will do you just fine. But if you were looking to get a PS5 anyway, I'd say you're going to be fairly happy with the upgrades to Gundam Battle Operation 2 while you're using it.